Retake.
Exactly that. They've got this nice lead now, 7-3. Don't ruin your economy in a very unlucky retake. You're so far removed from the situation. Then you had one player over there and get right, and we said waiting towards short, trying to find a sound cue. He gets it, takes down that kill, and Exist already taken down Sticker towards the door as well. So that was the opening kills they needed. And once the bomb was down, HellRaisers thinking, let's not throw this opportunity away to actually win this half quite convincingly here. So Deadfox saves his AWP. Zero and Bondic will just be protecting him at this point, making sure it doesn't go down. They haven't got any utility save, but they have got 3 kits and armor as well. So this is the right decision in my book. It would have been an almost impossible retake without the grenades required. So NiP pull one back. A pause comes at this point. It's 7-4. They should be able to force around as HellRaisers after winning a few rounds in a row there. A chance for NiP just to recalibrate. The fist bump. Oh, Get Right left him hanging. You hate to see it. Kills morale.
It's fine. It's fine. He's new. Get Right's not used to him. I said that to Get Right.
Yeah.
I said, you always have the new neighbor. I said, does that affect you? He says, I don't care.
He doesn't care.
He said, none of the other guys are willing to sit in the end down here, so I'm taking one for the team.
Yeah, Get Right. Certainly focusing on his own individual performances recently. He feels like he's not up to scratch at the moment, and he's looking to rectify that, putting in a lot of hours at the moment and trying to find the old form, of course. And with Draken coming in, obviously makes things a bit more problematic, but it has been a resurgence, looking better than it was a few months ago, I have to say. Obviously not making the major. That was a massive blow to those guys.
Yeah, especially after last year, where they won, what was it? They won Malmo, they won Oakland. Was there another one in
Starladder.
Starladder, that's right, Starladder here, of course. They're the defending champions. Yeah, they won 3 $250,000 plus events last year, which, despite some inconsistent performances in there, everyone, I thought for sure, all right, NiP's looking good. This is the second most amount of high-tier victories to SK, and then the major just killed them.
Look at the HP damage done towards HellRaisers. They went too aggressive towards middle. 2 nades came in. 3 of them down to about 50 HP. That's pretty rough, and they'll be running away with their tail between their legs. Back towards the A site. That idea hasn't worked out, but this one has. Deadfox gets the door open for him, and he finds Freiburg in the connector. Man advantage after losing so much HP at the start. Gifted towards HellRaisers.
Draken will look out toward long, flash over, potentially try and peek it himself. Freiburg down early. Forrest will be timid to try and push into the bathrooms. And look at this. A retake at long from the CTs. You used to use that term on Dust too long. Retake, even though it's technically no one's territory. But
yeah,
the
for
CTs
some reason,
have to establish
all of us
presence.
as pro players called it that tactic, when we were like in teams and stuff. And like,
well, it makes sense because you've got to establish the territory. Oh, if they missed that jump, that might actually help them, because if they had made it, Bondic is ready for it. They're going to flash too deep. He knows it. He's going to go. Spots the shoulder, but fires too soon. A pop flash over. Works out reasonably well, but then Deadfox bails out Exist. Or rather, excuse me, bails out Angel on what would have been a trade. So it means HellRaisers have a decent lead. Get Right pulls that back to just 1. But Deadfox has further information, can lock off at least the right side on the approach of the stairs, his left, but still can't find shots. Now will Get Right down. 3 HP to work with. Sticko comes in to keep him alive, leaving the op up, establishing further economy.
this is the Deadfox we're used to watching, online especially, and at some lands in recent memory. He's actually looking much better than he has in this tournament. Hitting shots, good awareness as well. The ones that really matter, he's locking down. And NiP, after winning 1 round, they've been shut down now.
I have to say as well, Thorin always did say the best fox is a dead fox.
Yep, that's true. Maybe not referencing this particular player, but, you know, that's something he definitely would say. So I think this might be a pause for NiP, all things considered, considering they just won that previous round and getting shut down like that. Looked like there was a round going in their favor. They got some nice picks towards long, then Deadfox out of nowhere finds 3 kills in total and extends their lead 8-4 now. This has been a bit of a brawl here on Overpass, but HellRaisers, I'd say, rising above expectations so far. I think everyone before going into this one, like, HellRaisers haven't looked amazing. They're taking down a couple of wins here, but NiP finding some form, they'd be running away with it. We're still in early days. It's obviously still a CC-sided map, but what's the buy for NiP? I see a couple of rifles on their backs. They've bought into it. So 3 AKs, 2 Tech 9s for Freiburg and Get Right. Maybe a full execution required at this point, allow them to actually get towards the bomb site, kind of running towards B at this point. Bomb is towards that side of the map, though, on the back of Draken. The 2 players in the connected position, not fully committing, and Freiburg will be flashing in to see if he can get any sort of control in this area. If he goes around the corner, though, he'll be taken down. And Zdis first, in fact, and he will find Freiburg as well. A clean sweep for HellRaisers so far.
Clean sweep indeed. Things going from bad to worse. Could be 9-4 quite quickly. Get Right going to do what he can, but can't do much. Draken's there to try and trade on the AK, and he goes down as well. HellRaisers looking very good. CT, don't. There we go.
Always got to do it.
But yeah, this becomes a bit of an issue because NiP are good on this map. We say that. Yeah, okay, their CT side's not bad, but they normally get a decent, at least usually 6 rounds on their T side.
We haven't. You remember when this tournament, especially start ladder last time when Michael Lady first joined, their T side looked so good because Michael Lady was stepping up and finding picks all the time. He was actually looked very comfortable on this map when NiP were playing this. It wasn't an NiP associated map really, but when Michael Lady joined, he thought, oh, this actually makes sense. Michael's obviously very comfortable on this one, and Draken so far hasn't really had that much impact. He hasn't really given them any opportunities to find rounds. He's been down to Freiburg really. You think back to it, they've won 2 big rounds towards our B side, 1 eco and then 1 other gun run after that. And we'll see what happens to round number 14. It's pretty much full eco here. NiP, 2 Glocks and a couple of PT-50s. Draken on the Deagle. Walk is the A site. Hope for the best. I think they have 1 flash to work with here. There it is. Goes in. And they should be shut down unless Dead Fox gets traded out. And it's actually looking promising. The Glock's lighting them up.
They switch guns at the wrong time. They certainly are lining them up. Dead Fox goes down, and it's the advantage heavily for NiP, although they are limited. Oh, that's going to certainly help. Limited on HP, but Sticko's locked off by a Molotov. He does get 1 on the nade. That's Get Right gone. He was low. He was on 3 or 4. I can't quite remember, but low enough. Sticko starts through. Hit, smoke, money in the next round. Might as well go for it.
Yeah, might as well go for it. It's the last round, indeed. And the problem is, if they set up pistols, this full defuse might be possible, but...
That's smart. Swings wide. Forrest gets caught off looking inside of the smoke, expecting he might be on the defuse, which now he is.
Give it a
He's
go.
gonna hold it. He's definitely going to hold it, but no way. They've already lined it up. They already heard the tags. Don't do it.
Oh, the reverse
treatment. All right,
That's
fair
fine.
enough. Threat comes in with the save.
Give him the fist
He's there, he's there, he's there.
Don't tell him. We need him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big misplay from HellRaisers. You've just fully reset NiP, right? They'll be looking to the future trying to get the bomb down. Why are you playing so aggressively? You've got that 3-man formation towards bathrooms once again, especially Dead Fox. He's to the AWP. Just get him on the side. APC, get some picks, and then have players protecting him. You don't really need to be... If you're going to be one or the other, that was like the worst of both of us. They weren't aggressive finding the picks at the start. There's such close range proximity. They get flashed, isolated in the bathroom, and the Glocks of all weapons take them down. I think a PT-50 chimed in as well. But still, a massive one for NiP to pick up, considering they had real nothing into that round, and a missed shot there from Dead Fox. I thought he was going to hit that for days, and Forrest just about gets away with his life and gains long control as well. In terms of the buy for HellRaisers, Bondic down to the Famous. And NiP looking healthy after that round victory.
Freiburg back up to the top of the stairs, Get Right in behind him. Now Dead Fox with a second angle to try and get a shot. Has Exist going over, smoke out. He's going to play forward of it as well. This is risky. Forward of it with a flash in, has to back off, does. And he'll counter flash that and now focus inside of bathrooms instead. Bondic's going to play forward of smoke. They're getting aggressive late to try and catch them off. Do the flames reach? Bondic, he's burning. He's got to swing out. And Get Right's there to get him. They expected it.
They did. Dead Fox, he's expecting that from long. He has to step up here, finds 2 o'clock close proximity, and now he's got a chance in a round 4-on-3.
That's so good because he knows Long's given up. He's got to fight on. He's got to go forward. He will go down now, as Get Right was still behind him, but he's bought himself space and time for his teammates as well as the smokes go down to lock it out. Sticko's boosted to try and see above it. They'll give up on the boost and through the smoke. He gets Exist, dropping the bomb temporarily, and down goes Draken, who can't land the shot fast enough, on Angel, leaving Get Right, finds 1, snaps over, can't transfer it. He's known for good spray transfer, but now he's got to try and isolate 2, and they're going to work together. He might find the clothesline on 0. Chance to reset, but doesn't know they're going the same direction, and Angel clutches it back.
Well played by Angel there. A dicey last round of the first half, and towards the A side they went. A spray through the smoke certainly got the crowd excited, and how